今天有早哦。
有吗？就是下午啊，假日嘛，还好吧。
你不是常常放假都晚上才开？
是没错啦，因为我们刚刚，因为我今天比较早起来，11点就起来了，所以就先玩一下别的啊，看看上网啊，做做模型啊。吃完饭之后，蛮闲的，就来开实况吧。昨天破到对，取得了登录码，只是现在要回到家乡，衣锦归乡啊。然后现在家乡受到了攻击，哼，我猜那群傻逼一定会马上就溃不成军。然后现在要一路冲回去，我们可爱的家。
你是说那些74主角的那个村落吗？
没错，我们的故乡。从小就把我们当边缘人。谁叫我们是工具人，还要去帮他们，真的是唉。没办法，我们要去的地方在最里面，要先越过一大群机器。
That smell. Trees on fire. The embrace.
然后当
Sentinels have time to warn the tribe.
哎，不是啊，我的储存点一出来就有一只侵蚀者，怎样？先走喽。不行，根本过不去。有一只侵蚀人，有一只猎化者在那边。
表情大笑地。
哇，直接死！这个猎化者守住了这里。虽然猎化者已经不是什么东西了。第一发就把他的物件打下来，不要动，不要动了，不要动，很好，
Uh-oh, spotted.
拜拜。再把他另外一个飞弹发射器打下来，他就很好打了。那还是非常的疑惑，到底谁在刚他？ 要让它着火就好了。无损击败。
Stand here. Anything to protect the embrace. The gates come home. This is Hades' future. Metal. Ash.
还是有人在，哎呦，烈化红颜日食教。我想说，怎么会有人在路上巡逻？原来是日食教。哇，太多人了吧？这样怎么过去啊？避开主要干道就好了。
Race to the ground.
朝向有人的村落看看。哇，都是敌人。
They took captives.
We were supposed to kill these savages, not tie them up. They will die. Eventually.
Someone misses the red raids.
It was on such a raid that Honora killed my brother. These savages will pay for his death. Threefold. Then get started, will you?
Why still rush? It's more fun when they have time to know what's coming.
Quiet. I want to look in their eyes as I remember.
The nerd!
很会躲，很会扭，很会扭，超扭。哦，左左右右，左左右右，左左右右。哦，很会躲，很会躲，超会躲的。啊，还是死 QQ。嘿，左，嘿，哎呀，他来不及救，他来不及救就死掉了。换你啊，出来啊！不要探着一颗头啦，快出来啊！说不定我要把所有的村落全部逛过一遍，把人全部救出来这样子。哎，一个工具人嘛，总是要这样做的。What the hell？ 该不会我的电线不够了吧？哇，电线不够。
On your feet, braves. The tribe needs you.
From your lips to the goddess's ears.
Can you fight?
Gladly.
Any more survivors?
All who could fled to Mother's Watch. We stayed back to buy them time.
Hello， 有没有商人啊？可以卖我东西的。看这边都没商人哎，怎么办啊？我们要退一步回去找商人吗？
感觉这是最后一战。
以那个什么来看，以寻找过去的事件，寻找过去的那个过去的线索来看，应该是这段剧情应该算是很后面的。它主线就是两个部分嘛，一个就是活在现在，一个就是寻找过去，就是这两种主线。我们现在解的都是寻找过去的线，因为我有点对现代的剧情没什么兴趣。不过我们现在就去补给一下，我发现我电线不够了，没有电线就没有箭，没有箭就射不出来。嘿，有商人吗？大量买进电线。150个不行，觉得不够，至少买个200个。
Might need this.
我们要一路反攻回去了。我发现那群诺拉族的勇者都会跟着我。你看他们全部跟着我。前进！根据地图，我们要一路这样杀过去吗？不要。避开一些泰坦，他们才是太麻烦了。我们的目标是回到万亩之手。万亩摇篮，我们要回到万亩之手，从这边走应该是最好的。而且还可以解救一群人，多了一些肉盾，虽然他们没什么用，因为基本上机器人还是会专挑我打，没用的家伙。 基本上就是往这边前进了。哎，你们有在跟着吗？哇塞，怎么少一个人？哦，在这里，在这里，吓我一跳。免费的尸体，快捡！哦，学猎化的巨齿兽，能避开吗？应该是避开了。不要发生不必要的战斗就好了。
Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
日食教长驱直入。啊，这边我知道，这边是我第一次遇到猎化者的地方。现在要来打架啦！看，不要随便乱动，混蛋！
I can get through this.
Shit！
Got
哦，好像我不需要完全不需要管人类。啊，我怎么有一个同伴跑到地底去了？看他被打到地底去了，好猛哦！这就是传说中的 6 feet under。看他被打到地底里面去，6尺之下。还有人哦！哦，不用这样子嘛。Hello。Find her. 别说了，你们永远找不到的。哇，我的同伴死光光了，一个跑进地底下，其他都死光光了。亏你们还是诺拉族的勇者。真是没用，还不是要靠我。
跟你当同伴都会领便当，
那怪我是边缘人。感觉有一只扩建，有一只泰坦骑的在那边。这么沉重的脚步声不是好声音。啊！扑街啊！可以，超准。看这个沉重脚步声，非常令我感到压力庞大。快到了，快到了
Eclipse. It's a corrupted thunderjaw.
！Shit！
Survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
哦，我没有打过雷霆牙，现在我就要打一只劣化的雷霆牙。
Bring down the mountain.
首先，先从那圆盘发射器开始拆吧。第一件就要把那个东西给射下来才行，不然会很惨。 啊，没拆下来。
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
向前冲啊！
For Aloy!
为了部落！
Varl and Sona, they're still alive.
为了部落！啊，射歪了！
Faithless and forsaken will die!
大家加油，撑住！我先把它拆一拆。
May the goddess
啊！被射死了，什么东西？部落你个毛啊！
表情大笑 Triple D。
刚才不是说好为了部落吗？ 好，把一个拆了。
back to the tainted earth!
脸颊也可以。把脸颊的机关枪给拆下来的话，就不会那么麻烦。还是背上的另外一把高射炮，哦，又掉下来了。
The corruption will not take hold!
这是脸颊另外一把机关枪，这一个。好，都拆掉了。还有什么东西？该不会是雷射光吧？
Bring down the demon!
啊，真的是雷射光。
The corruption will not take hold!
是雷射光，小心！烧死他，慢慢磨。
Destroy it!
Destroy it！ 我把气人杀一杀。啊，对不起，抱歉。
Out of the way!
May the goddess remember!
呜！呜！啊！我直接被尾巴一个全雷打。打招！怎么不保护好你们的勇者？你们的勇者被一个全雷打给打飞。
Strike it down! Strike it down!
Faithless and forsaken, you will die!
Bring down the demon!
Back to the tainted earth, demon! The corruption will not take hold!
啊！不然掉了，尾巴掉了，所以好可以认真打。
Faithless and forsaken. Die.
We did it!
Aloy did it. We only helped. I thought we were done.
Hey!
Saving these for the trail.
啊，总算是把一次雷霆要给拆光光了。这该不是他掉的吧？圆盘发射
My
器
turn.
啊！我可以用这个东西，好猛哦！刚刚那只雷霆牙背上背的武器啊，居然没用到这个，实在太可惜了。因为刚太紧张，完全没时间再看。
Looks with me.
大击武器。收挂一下，我们就要继续往前进了。
Never know when I might need these.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old story. Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost.
爷爷，我根本不在意你们，你们从小歧视我。
You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo, ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here.
干还是有个长母在唧唧歪歪。
Are your injuries serious?
阿伯，
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs...
I'm sure.
Then...
You will see.
再启动次灵芝曙光计划，说不定。
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Aloy,
It's Aloy!
you've come back. The Seeker has returned. Come, speak to us.
Foolish woman, you welcome a curse.
I knew you
Come,
would
Seeker,
survive.
we have much to discuss.
Her very presence here is a blasphemy.
Glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
Gashard.
还是有个长母在那边唧唧歪歪的。
So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
I fought my way past an army while you cowered in this cave. You really think you can stop me?
Aloy, that is not necessary.
What would you know about what's necessary? About what it took for me to be standing here, now, on this threshold? This was my birthright. You don't get to take it from me a second time.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted.
干，冲他小。
Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped. So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
酝酿。不不不不不不不。婴儿房，养分存量耗尽，所以这边有一堆婴儿尸体吗
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
哦，还有个 playground。为什么这边荒废了？
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
差血。
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come.
Yes, everything's broken and painted on. How long did they live here?
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
青少年。啊，结果机器人是无法应付青少年的中二，即便是机器人是应付不了中二啊。
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go. I don't know. Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
所以他们就这样被放出去，然后就成为了第一代的部落。幼稚园，因为最后养分存量耗尽，所以慢慢的把比较大的人都放出去，这样子，他们就成为了第一代部落。
你太大都听不到。
Someday. That's what you always say. We want it now. It's big down there. Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
They were trapped here. Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
Hold for identity scan.
Open for them.
Genetic identity confirmed.
Of course they hated
Entry
it.
authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to Lyceum, a place of learning.
学习的地方。
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
没有人用过。
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
就这边有一大堆 focus。
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge.
阿波罗一个断线。
Achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it, but it's not why I came here.
阿波罗一个断线。
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert.
Hello, child.
Hello，怎么都每个都一样。
Today, hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Hello, child.
哦，好烦哦，每个都一样。
My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Priority. Dr. Sobek. Please get message with focus.
That's
作业记录。居民释放，交叉检查完成，密封完成资料。收到盖亚终极版指令。盖亚终极终极版发现养分耗尽，受精卵银行耗尽。多功能四序员电源故障，维修任务分派中。盖亚终极版依旧离线。
sounds important.
Yes.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
What?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage. to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
看来我们要去最后一个点了。
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Alethea 9. Grade 1 access unsealed.
这里是哪里？
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, 他一定是神。
Aloy, forgive. Forgive.
妈的贱人！
The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shunned me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Nora! Make way for Aloy!
That she may forge the path for others to follow. Aloy, there can be no doubt now. I know the path ahead will be dangerous.
The Nora have suffered terrible losses.
That will be for the goddess to decide. For the moment, and as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, I think for the time being...
That... Tirsa... I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh... Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was... killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So, Rost...
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur. The last he killed nearly got wounded. He stumbled and crawled back. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border, and leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so, on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes...
It's time, and for telling me.
I wish I could have done more.
As am I.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
The Anointed has showed us the Goddess's mercy. But now she will show those
Anointed.
murderers the Goddess's justice.
I misread the signs.
I told you, Lansra.
The killers will be forgotten.
I'm sorry. For...
Off your knees,
Aloy.
Good.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. He was so unsure.
She went into All Mother Mountain and was anointed by the goddess herself.
好了，现在要回去了。任务：崩垮山，前往盖亚终极版的旅途，搜寻总覆盖指令，击败黑祭司，最后希望。哦，蛮远的哎。苦手坡。
Rain stopping. Knew it wouldn't last.
名副其实的工具人 QQ。
就说啊，边缘人、工具人跟外乡人，还有野蛮人啊！天哪，这个女生真是可怜。好，我们现在要一路向北。
Save these for the trail.
哑口兽跟一只长腿兽。没事儿，没事儿，继续往这边走。
Oh, useful.
狐狸，你跑不掉了，狐狸去死吧！有一只马儿可以骑。Come out, come out！ 好，我们要一路快速冲刺冲过去。冲啊！这个地方很危险啊！走开，走开，走开！撞到不会赔啊！ 继续左转，过河。一般的土匪而已。哎，什么？哎呀，拍谁？不小心撞死一个人了。
肇事逃逸。
三宝上路，耶！我刚刚是跟他来一个恭喜发财，恭喜发财物理。好，现在往哪里走？好像往山下走了，方向好像错了。这地方好像要爬上去。用爬上去。这个游戏
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
这个游戏的攀爬系统真的是需要多加强。好，现在往哪里走 ？Hello， 我要往哪里走啊？走这边吗？这样子吗？还真的。嘿。
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
哪里有机器人？我都还没看到你就先说话了。哦 ，I see， 摆满了陷阱。追踪者。
Stocking up.
2只追踪者，这样倒是有点麻烦了。最好是第一发突击就把隐身装置打掉。我先布好陷阱。把隐身装置打掉就很好打。隐身装置这个， 哎，哎，哇塞，他一直预测我的动向哎。一堆追踪者打起来真的是很吃力。尽管叫吧，刚刚我那场战斗已经把所有山谷里面的追踪者全部叫过来了，所以现在这个感应地雷怎么样都没关系了。Whatever。是有放这么多吗？哇，你到底布了多少啊？
声音好恶心。
一个信号弹加上一个尖叫的声音，让大家知道你来咯，这样子。为什么往下跳？
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct. Gathering them to her grave.
keep that for later.
既然可以战斗覆盖的话，那就好啦。现在我的技能是可以永久覆盖，可以尽可能的制造混乱。
Must be a Glinton.
覆盖闪光衣的指令。他完全不想过来，臭宅男！这样我怎么覆盖你的指令啊？跟闪光影打超反。 bitch， 死了吧！回来呀！完全不回来了。最讨厌跟闪光一打了。
Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me. Back to your business.
都没射中，怎么这样？耗费了一堆资源，所以我说我最讨厌就是闪光鹰啊。 Oh shit！
Guessing that we're almost there.
Correct.
"风暴鸟"，电击强项，火焰燃料罐，还有个属性，引擎，停止俯冲近身攻击，启动燃料罐，跟闪电枪。天哪！哇塞！他用空气炮就打爆我了。哦。哦，烦嘞！不要再飞了，好不好？
guard you've got, Gaia.
哦，弹尽援绝，还顺便解完了一个任务。有一个任务要我们狩猎一只雷霆牙跟这一只风暴鸟，总算刚好完成了这个任务。
The snow's got a bite out here.
"找到下一个萤火就传送回去补给吧。
Need them soon enough.
What is this place?
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
工作室。
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
安直播很久了吧？
Looks like you've
1个
spent a
小
lot
时有
of
50
time
分
here.
钟，还好啦。
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
This 我想要出去，可以出去吗？都这样子。想要补给，可是这样是不是回不去啊？可是我需要那些补给，不行，我一定要补给。不管，先回子午城，顺便交任务，顺便补给，大不了再跑一大段。Need some supplies. 啊。先来个补给。 后去交个任务，刚好猎人之家有个任务要给我们交，差事。
I've got all the best goods here. Have you seen the memorials in the sun ring?
Where's Talana? Maybe upstairs. No Assis either. Maybe Lagan knows where they are.
You have trophies? I can hang on to them until the Sunhawk returns.
Where are Assis and Talana?
Assis received word about Red Maw and rushed out. Talana found out a short time later and had to follow.
They both went alone?
Assis left without his thrush. Talana did as well.
I wouldn't put it past Assis to try something underhanded to get the kill. Where have they gone? I have...
You might be right.
他们去那边了，不过我懒得去那边，我们还有更重要的事情要做。我们现在再重新爬上去一次，不过应该没什么问题啦，只要跑过去就好了。就算那边有怪物重生的话，不是问题。啊！啊！不，这不是我们的任务。
Might need that.
不是有地方可以爬上去啊？
Can't be too prepared. It's heavy. Well, it's going white.
Yes?
I need to get...
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Mind your footing.
That's my way across. It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer. Glad that's over.
哦，差点就摔死。
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft. must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp for the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradis-Sadie zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's logs are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given the chance. 2 hours since I saw...
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
No.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
艾瑞要欢迎啊 ！No.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
No. 就一个10公分，不对，10厘米的间隙，因为一个10厘米的间隙牺牲了。
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Unson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. I was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos. What can he do?
这边应该是隐藏的地方。这并不是我们要来的。
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor. Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note. What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
可能是法罗做了什么事情，让整个计划走偏了。为什么大家死在这里？
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
法罗杀了其他人，可能是这样子吧。
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no. Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy. Sacrifice. It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture. I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
法罗杀了大家，无情的法罗。
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the Old Ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what...
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it. Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribe. Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network.
What made you turn on Hades?
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary... I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine.
Divine timeline.
Time. Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctum's reign.
Divine Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Divine Karja.
Now that's more like it.
恢复一个强大的武器。
I need to warn the Sun King about the attack. Erend was going to the palace. Maybe he can get me an audience.
哇塞！现在就是要我们强迫解另外一边的任务。好，好，好，可以，可以，可以，你厉害。算你狠。 强迫我们接任务。
QQ
我本来不想关心世俗的事情，不过既然他强迫我们关心，我也没办法。强迫我们关心世俗的事情，世界都要毁灭，还在那边。好了，要从这边往前进，希望可以遇到一只可以骑的机器。出发！撞死那头野猪！离开！跑快一点，跑快一点！
That thing looks like a sawtooth. That could be hard.
啊，撞到他，抱歉。撞到你了吗？啊，好像压死一只老鼠，抱歉。跑快一点，跑快一点！后面有一大堆东西在追。
Here we go again.
让开，让开！区区人类，区区人类已经阻止不了我了。
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
No sign of Murad's guy? He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
哇，是的。
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
再就是一路向北。不过先让我上个厕所。好，来吧，继续。
These will keep. safe. For a few minutes, anyway. Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Durval's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
看来只要解放那些机器就好了。
I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back. 所以我只要把锁链射掉就好了。不对哦，我们可以先控制机器，再解锁它们。
Quietly. should give me the upper hand.
等我先拿这个大炮进去。还有28发，物尽其用。听话，乖，听话。
Let's see what you can do.
好，这样他就成我们的同伴了。好，现在的我有永久覆盖指令。
Try me now.
Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
给我听话，杰哥不要，不用害怕。这是在干嘛？
很像哦。
听话，让我看看。其实我有看过杰哥本人，我是说那个演员啊。啊！啊！ 天杀的月月，你在干什么
？Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
你有找他签名吗？
没有，大家看到他就直接鞠躬说杰哥好，杰哥好这样子。
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
找杰哥指导一下。
Ursa。
哦，这个被这个音波轰那么久，一定已经疯了，好不好
？Aaron? Derval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Derval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Derval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun.
要
Your
GG
king
了百波当。
needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
No.
Ursa. No, no. Please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
We've got to find
昨天那
Durval.
个GG你笑个半死，真没同
But
情心。
Meridian's a big place.
谁叫昨天那个扭了，把自己扭了跟什么一样，超好笑的好不好？
Maybe we can narrow it down.
而且他死的超不自然的，所以整个感觉都没了，你知道吗？这个就不叫感觉。
This machine's been picked apart with precision. What's Durval learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know? Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. What happens when I turn it on?
你怎么没笑他刚刚翻白眼？
There. Now, say something.
很不舒
Both
服
of you
嘛
does.。
I
我们要
don't
同
know.
情心。
What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice. And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
Just notes about crafting. A letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we... Find it. I'll bet we find Durval too. I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
Oh, 现在要我回到植物城吗？没错，要我回到植物城。日币降落，现在只要直接传到植物城就好了。多亏我们这些没事到处乱逛，前面浪费时间，现在都省回来了。
hard just to look.
It's not what I imagined when I was kid.
走过头了。
These damn possums stirring up tension. North, here, this far from the south.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants.
跟太阳王的传说交谈。赶快，我来帮完你们，赶快来帮我。
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Hey, I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Derval. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Derval. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Derval used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Derval more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of... But now that they've been left to my imagination, you were there.
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about...
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she'd. Find Derval and bring him before...
I will. But once this threat to Meridian is dealt with, another one looms. We have to talk about the eclipse.
We will.
我帮你，你帮我。
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you. Makes a change to see a Nora outside of a border skirmish.
Able-bodied adventurers! You again. I never forget a face I've lost shards to.
This is the place. You home, Derval? I got a surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
sure he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
It's big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off. Something's dripping from the ceiling.
炸弹还会冒烟的。
还得做定时炸弹，还用机器的部件帮忙做引爆机关之类的。因为他一直在研究机器，这个的幕后首领啊。
If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. Maybe there's some way I can open this window to get rid of the fuel for the bomb. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
Really? 你要这样子做？
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
Go 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 go！ 在外面爆炸。
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
不要立 flag 啦，太阳马上被挟持了，我觉得。
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
And shut up a bucket line! To make up for his father's brutality.
The necessity.
What happened? I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
They're coming. 虽然在这一键射死他不就好了吗？
真会爬。
攀岩游戏就啊，不小心射错键了，那个是对机器用的，抱歉。那个没有杀伤力，那纯粹只会把别人震飞而已。抱歉，抱歉。我并不是说大家是垃圾，我是指在座的各位都是垃圾。
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench and choke on the ashes.
关不掉 ，QQ。
Something's wrong.
哦，炸弹没爆。
I didn't hear anything. There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge. No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner.
生七七。
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Oh. 先跑再说咯。
To me! Let's take her down. Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting?
哦，2下死，超废的。看，就那个王2下死。
Not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Oh shit! 闪光鹰。
Because there's more in the way! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you!
hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way. Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
好了，你这套完了吗？哦，还有2只，还有3只。
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
It's off.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way. Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! Majestic, murderous glinthawks! I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you! Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
好了，讲完了吗？好，现在讲不出话来了。QQ。
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
休息一下吧。
要吃饭了哦。
没错。